holiday season is here. Christmas is coming up, and there's nothing but negative things around the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. So I wanted to make a positive video, look on the bright side, because there's still a lot of positive aspects about this team. For example, probably the biggest one is how the rookies have been playing. That rookie class is insane. Broderick Jones, Joey Porter Jr., Keanu Benton, Darnell Washington, Nick Herbig, and I don't want to forget about Corey Trice's name, even though he hasn't played in a regular season or preseason game, but he was doing really well in training camp, and we all look forward to seeing him back next year and healthy. So there is a very bright future going forward for this team, whether they do anything this year or not, which I don't think they will, but not trying to focus on that. You got a number one corner finally who you actually drafted. You didn't have to trade or go out in free agency to get that guy. And it's very fitting that that guy is Joey Porter Jr. He's been straps on everybody. I know that he can be handsy, and I told everybody that he was going to be handsy this season, but I'd rather have him be handsy and play physical and fearless, really, with all these top guys than not play handsy and give up a ton of yards, because he hasn't given up many yards at all, and he's made everything difficult on these wide receivers. Also, talking about Joey Porter Jr. being physical reminds me of really the theme of this whole class. I mean, you look at four other of the guys in Darnell Washington, Nick Herbig, Broderick Jones, and Keanu Benton. Those guys are all pitching in the trenches, and while Darnell Washington kind of had a rough go-around versus the Patriots, he's been rock solid all year long for the Steelers. Nick Herbig really got his first start versus the Patriots, showed some very good things. And then you got Keanu Benton and Broderick Jones, guys who are playing positions where it usually takes a little bit of time for the younger guys to develop into how good Broderick Jones and Keanu Benton are now. But those two skip that process. They look like seasoned veterans from the get-go. Talk about stepping in on your first day and just being complete class. So that's been a huge blessing for Pittsburgh, because watching Chuck Okorafor on one side and Dan Moore on the other side was a pain at the start of the year. And I'm glad that Broderick Jones got the chance to prove how good he is, because it's worked out big time for the Steelers. So if the Steelers can just keep building on the class that they had last year, I mean, next year you get a quarterback. I know that's going to be controversial again. Don't want to make this whole thing a debate. It's supposed to be positive video, but you know, if you get a franchise quarterback, you change up some of the coaching, this team can be very dangerous. It's just the coaching right now, realistically, is what's holding this team back. But there's no denying that Pittsburgh has a handful of very talented young players, along with their cornerstone pieces, TJ Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Cam Hayward, 34 years old, getting up there in age, but still playing very well. So hopefully in these next 2 to 3 years, the Steelers can do something with it. That's my only hope. I know this year seems kind of lost, but I'm still going to believe this team moving forward, no matter how bad it's looking right now. Let me know what you guys think about this team, the present team, and what they could possibly be moving forward. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video, though. That is it for me on this one.